Hello and welcome back to the Canaries Chat channel. Today we have another transfer update video. Just going across all the recent rumours and all the other bits around incomings and outgoings. Trying to keep across it, trying to keep everyone as updated as possible. Again, shouldn't be too long of a video, but there is some important news at the end around Borja Sainz and another club that has come in for him. So in regards to incomings, there's been rumours across the whole pitch on who we may be going after. The first one is Vladan Kovacevic. I hope I've pronounced that right. Goalkeeper. He's on loan at Liga Warsaw. Obviously, we've had a bit of a presence recently around scouting in and around Poland, so that one could potentially have legs. He is on loan from Sporting Lisbon. When Sporting Lisbon signed him, he was relatively I wouldn't say hyped, but they had decent hopes for him. It hasn't necessarily gone to plan. He had an injury, and he hasn't maybe hit the heights he would have hoped to on the loan spell. However, I think there is still a player in there, going by kind of certain other news outlets and fans and other things like that. There seems to be a relative confidence that there is a player there. He just needs to be at the right club to do that. And obviously, with us signing Grimshaw as our second choice goalkeeper, there is room for a first choice goalkeeper still there, and that could be him. So definitely one to keep an eye out for. And yeah, I think there may be more first choice goalkeeper rumours on the way as well, but we'll just have to wait and see there. The second one is around Darling. So obviously he's out of contract, I believe, with Swansea. There's plenty of clubs that are interested in him. I've put him in multiple videos of centre backs that I believe we should be trying to sign. Apparently, according to the Pinkham, we are one of the teams, and one of the teams nearly leading the race to get that signing. I know there's a lot of championship teams sniffing around him as well. I believe one of them to be Birmingham, who are obviously looking to splash a bit of cash and really make a statement in the championship. So they could definitely probably offer him more money than we could, but he's probably got a little bit more security coming to Norwich than maybe Birmingham. But yeah, there's plenty of interest around him. Certainly one that we need to keep an eye on. Certainly one I'd definitely take. It won't be anything, I imagine, that will be sorted in this transfer window. It will be the second transfer window, because obviously we've had this one open up for the Club World Cup. But yeah, definitely one to keep an eye out for. The next two are two centre midfielders, both Danish, that we've been linked to. One of them I've seen on the timelines before, the other one less so. And so the first one is Toshi Chukwiani. Again, hope I've pronounced that right. But he's from Sturm Graz. He came from Nordland, from where Thorup was, but they didn't cross paths, I believe. I think he left in 2022 and Thorup came in 2023. He's at Sturm Graz at the moment in Austria. He's around kind of that £3 to £4 million mark, and he can play defensive midfielder as well as centre midfielder. His passing's good. I'll be honest, it's not a player I'm hugely familiar with. Just done a bit of research into seeing what kind of player he is, and he seems to potentially fit that mould to come in, sit with Jacob Wright, and kind of get things ticking along the midfield. The other one that we were looking at was Peel Matson from Silkeborg. He is also a central midfielder. As I mentioned, he is Danish. He is valued around kind of a £1 million mark. However, he's a bit more defensive minded. He likes to tackle, and he likes those kind of duels, whereas I think Chukwiani is a bit more creative in regards to kind of his range of passing and things along those lines. So nothing concrete at the moment, and yeah, definitely not ones that we're expecting to be announced anytime soon or anything like that. They're merely kind of rumours of players that we're looking for and that profile that we're looking for as well. Another centre midfielder, which our name hasn't been directly mentioned, but could be us is Maxi Oyedele, I believe is how you pronounce it. Another Liga Warsaw player, central midfielder, can also play defensive midfield as well. It has been rumoured that 2 championship clubs are interested in him. So whether there's any kind of possibility that happens, we'll have to wait and see. He was a Manchester United player. He did a few loans, I believe, in the lower leagues and the English divisions. He went over to Liga Warsaw, I believe, 2024 last year, and we're not being directly announced as one of the 2 teams that are interested, but as we've kind of proven, we've heavily scouted within that Polish division, and obviously with us also looking at the goalkeeper as well, there is a genuine possibility we are one of those 2. So just another one to keep an eye out. As I said, nothing concrete, nothing to 100% say we're there, but just one to potentially happen. And it proves that we're looking for more central midfielders. Our name's being popped out a bit more, so we're obviously not settling on Jacob Wright as our only central midfielder to come in, but I'm not too surprised with the uncertainty around kind of Nunes and, as I said, potentially McLean leaving as well. So we definitely do need to bolster that midfield. In regards to outgoings, the biggest kind of news at the moment is that Nottingham Forest have supposedly entered the race for Borja Sainz. There was a rumour that Fulham were potentially interested as well, but it shows that Premier League clubs do have an interest in Sainz, which for us I think is a big bonus. We can hopefully bump up that price a bit more with Premier League money being involved. There's still supposedly the likes of Napoli, Villarreal and Athletic Bilbao interested as well, and I believe Trabzonspor, the Turkish side, who were interested in him in April, are also still interested in him, and also targeting him as one of their main targets for the transfer window. Obviously, Sarah went over to Galatasaray last summer, has done very well in Turkey. So whether another Turkish club are looking at championship players, and especially Norwich players, and thinking they could have the same impact, then who can blame them, really? It would probably be worth a punt if they can get him 15 or 20 million when they've seen what Sarah can do. So that is the latest at the moment across the transfers. We will try and keep you as updated as possible with videos kind of maybe every other day or every 3 days if there's no news. But yeah, we will definitely try and keep you across everything. Make sure to like and subscribe as well. We're trying to hit 1,000 subscribers before the start of the season. As well as that, leave a comment down below. What are your thoughts on those transfer rumours? Which one gets you most excited? And yeah, we'll see you in the next video.